guys, welcome back. It's your girl Sataris, not Sagittarius, not Satirus, just Sataris. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Cozy Corner. I'm feeling so much more like myself. I'm feeling so much more better. It is so cold. It snowed a little bit today in Georgia, so trucking along here. So today I think we should read off some things because this is Cozy Corners and this is what I've been reading lately. For some reason this week, Reddit is a very crazy place. And it has a lot of crazy things, if you know what I mean. So buckle in. I'm going to try to keep the story short and sweet. I'm going to be reading however I'm able to read. Okay. Let's get started. The story is called, I have been sleeping with my wife's sister for the past year.
What did he say?
I have been sleeping with my wife's sister for the past year. We are both married with kids, but our spouses don't put out. So, let's start reading. First of all, let's not start reading. Let's go back. That title is crazy. If we can't just move past that, this man said he's been sleeping with his wife's sister. Let's go. My wife and I started dating when we were 18. Her sister has been dating her husband since around the same time we started dating. Her sister is 37 and I'm 32. There has always been strong sexual tension between her sister and I. Loser. The innuendos always seem to get stronger and stronger. At one point when we were both just dating, her sister told me that she was going to break up with him and that she wished there were two of me. She said things like that for a long time. Fast forward to about a year ago, we both have 2 kids. Her husband has not wanted to have sex with her for 2 years. My wife has not wanted to have sex with me for probably 3 or 4. When we do, it's routine. Yeah, so you found your wife's sister to have sex with, because that's the option. Her husband was at work, my wife was at a hair appointment, and the kids were playing in the yard. Her sister and I got to talking about it one day. I said something like, do you realize I haven't gotten a blowjob in 6 years? Oh my God. She responded with, well, I haven't gotten in 7 months. So there. We were both in the kitchen, the blinds were down, and the sliding glass door was on the other side of the room. I just went for it and kissed her. She reciprocated and it turned into a 10-second makeout. She just smiled and goes, how long have you been thinking about doing that? I go, about 15 years. Yuck. She goes, me too. Then she goes, just to be sure, nobody needs to know, of course. I said, of course. Yeah, because you both are weird as hell. She texted me that night and said she had been thinking about the kiss and how exciting it was because it was probably not the right thing to do, etc., etc. We went back and forth on text for probably an hour. It went from playful to us texting each other that we had imagined the other one for a long time. I said something like, just be sure the next time you wear a dress or a skirt in front of me, you're not wearing any underwear, so we won't have to waste time. She laughed and was like, you wouldn't. This is just us texting back and forth because we're horny. Wow. Weirdos. Well, a week later, I stopped over there with the kids at 6 p.m. during the week. Her husband works 7 a.m., 7 p.m. and has a 30-minute commute. My wife was out shopping with her mom. I get over there and she's wearing extremely short shorts. Couldn't tell if it was planned or not at that point. The kids head to the yard. Of course it was planned, this thirsty ass human being. We looked at each other and I just knew. I grabbed her again and we started making out. I pulled her into the bathroom, turned her around, and the shorts was on the ankles. Y'all, that's all I'm gonna say. She reaches her hand back and grabs his manhood over his pants. I unzipped my fly, and yeah, it happened. Was a quickie, less than 5 minutes, but my God, was it good. And I hope the both of y'all, for some reason, find out y'all got herpes. We have been having sex since then, 2 to 3 times a week, or whenever we can. We have had sex in both of our houses, cars, restaurant, and bathroom on one occasion, you name it. I don't regret this at all, neither does she. Nothing has changed in our families. We are just both getting the ex we deserve. I have no intention of stopping having sex with her. So yeah, that's my confession. He don't plan on stopping. Do you know what type of evil human being you have to be to... I don't even care if you're not getting any at home, if you're not getting any actions at home. There are a plethora of women. There are so many people out there in this world that you can go and do things with. But to do things with your wife's disturbing, I don't even know, like, craziest thing a human being can do. Okay, you just did lift your arm up to me?
I was sneezing.
Oh my gosh, it threw me off. That type of confession is definitely something you wouldn't want to say, so that's why he submitted that anonymously. But if you're out there and you're doing some weird things like that to your wife, to your husband, stop it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't be sleeping with your spouse's sibling. That is disturbing. How do you sleep at night? How do you cope with yourself knowing that you're doing something like that to somebody? Like, you want to go cheat? I ain't here for all the cheating now. But you want to go cheat? Don't cheat with your spouse's sibling. That's crazy. That is nuts. Nobody should be doing that to anyone. Like, you guys are psychotic. Literally, you guys are psychotic. If you're out there sleeping with your spouse's siblings, you guys are. He don't plan on stopping. Do you know what type of evil human being you have to be to... I don't even care if you're not getting any at home, if you're not getting any actions at home. There are a plethora of women. There are so many people out there in this world that you can go and do things with. But to do things with your wife's sister is the most disturbing, I don't even know, like, craziest thing a human being can do. That type of confession is definitely something you wouldn't want to say, so that's why he submitted that anonymously. But if you're out there and you're doing some weird things like that to your wife, to your husband, stop it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't be sleeping with your spouse's sibling. That is disturbing. How do you sleep at night? How do you cope with yourself knowing that you're doing something like that to somebody? Like, you want to go cheat? I ain't here for all the cheating now. But you want to go cheat? Don't cheat with your spouse's sibling. That's crazy. That is nuts. Nobody should be doing that to anyone. Like, you guys are psychotic. Literally, you guys are psychotic. If you're out there sleeping with your spouse's siblings, you guys are psychotic. It's so disturbing. It almost, like, it makes my skin crawl. It gives me chills because why would you want to do that to somebody you think to love? Why would you want to do that? Because eventually you're putting your children and her children in that, and then her husband would don't even know what is happening between you two. And I understand you guys are saying your spouses are no longer either, I guess, sexually attractive to you or want to do things like that with you guys, but that's where you go to therapy. You go to counseling. You take your partners to marriage counseling. You seek help for the both of you and your partner. You don't seek validation or seek sexual satisfaction from your spouse's sibling. It's messed up. It's really messed up. And I know some people, that's like a kink for them to get off on that type of stuff, or a fantasy for them. Some fantasies are not meant to happen. So you have to get past that. You have to get over it. But you should definitely stop doing that to your wife behind your wife's back. Because if your wife's sister is willing to sleep with you, how do you not know she has other people she may be sleeping with, and vice versa? Like, how does she know you don't have somebody else you're sleeping with and you're just not telling us? You're just confessing to the worst of the worst. But you can still be doing other things. You know, like, people act like STDs, STIs are not a thing. And it is. It's disturbing. That is very disturbing. Confession, talking about, yeah, that's my confession, blah, 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 I don't plan on stopping. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. And I hope when the sister's husband finds out that you're sleeping with his wife, I hope he punches you in your, you know what? Thank you guys for coming to Cozy Corner. And I really, 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 really appreciate you guys commenting and watching and just, you know, just enjoying yourself here. I hope you're enjoying yourself here. I got more videos coming. I'm not glammed up for nothing. I got more videos coming. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing. What's the other one? Reposting, saving, all that. Thank you. Love you. See you next week, hopefully.